I started music when I was like maybe 7 or 8 or something. I played violin as my first instrument, and I switched to saxophone maybe when I was 15. I mean, I grew up in Canada. I'm not from New York originally. I lived in New York a very long time, so I kind of became a New Yorker. I think I had, I was at a point in my life where I wanted to maybe try. I'd always come to Europe a lot to play music, and I always liked, the European life. So I thought that maybe it would be an interesting experience to see what it's like to actually live here. I first moved about 2 years ago now. Europeans have always liked jazz, and there is a lot of jazz in Europe and a lot of good musicians in Europe, and many Americans come to Europe to play. There's a big market for jazz here, and a lot of people like it. One memory I will never forget from one of my concerts. I remember one time playing at the Newport Jazz Festival, and it was raining so hard. We were there, and there was a tent covering us, but I remember it was raining really hard, and the audience was getting so super wet, and they all had like umbrellas, but even the umbrellas were not protecting them. It was like playing. Imagine being on a boat at sea, and the waves are like it was so much water that it was getting in the keys, and I could barely play. It was intense. It was intense. This is an album by Kenny Barron, who is a great jazz pianist, and I had the good fortune to play with him a couple times. Victor Lewis, the drummer on this record, was my first mentor. He gave me my first opportunity to play. Oh, and Eddie Henderson was on. The first record I ever did was with this guy, and this guy was playing trumpet. We would play every year for like a week at Sweet Basil, and it was a great opportunity for me to play with someone who is such a legend. He played with Stan Getz, David Sanborn, Woody Shaw. Victor is one of the top